Hello and welcome to the D&D Castlevania podcast. I am Shane, and we have some lovely guests here. And so with that, without further ado, I know we tried to do a first session on a different podcast website, but I was having troubles with it, and we couldn't even do it at all. So we just had to do a remainder of not using the podcast website, which was very, very annoying. And I try not to derail everything. But yeah, I would like to introduce some of our players here. If you'd like to introduce yourselves at one at a time, we also have two. We also have a person joining in a little bit late, but we also have one coming up right now. We have one joining in right now. Hello. We have one more person coming in. They will be a little late, but that's okay. If anyone would like to introduce yourselves by one at a time, that's perfectly all right. I would go for Shrump first.
Hello. I'm Shrump. So I'm Shrump. I get a little bit new to D&D, but I'm kind of a little bit here and there. I am playing a paladin character. So yeah.
Very good. Is there anything you want to say? Is there anything interesting you want to say? Anything interesting about you before we get on to the next person?
Oh, sorry.
No, you're okay.
Interesting stuff. Let's see here. Besides playing D&D, I also play Magic the Gathering. I'm also some of artist myself. That does digital painting.
Very nice. Okay. Slick, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello, I am Slick Alpha. I'm currently playing a ranger named Felix. IRL, I do 3 different D&D campaigns, and currently am binge playing the Assassin's Creed games.
Very nice. Is there anything else you want to add on before we hopefully get to Kyle?
No.
So, with that, we are going to start right now. And would anyone do a recap? I would guess Trump, since, well, you were also here last.
I think my headphones finally conked out. I'm going to try and find another pair. Give me like
But
2
we
minutes.
can hear you now. But, well then, Trump, would you like to give us a,
recap.
Yes, thank you, Slick. Can you give us a recap, please?
Okay, so here's a recap. So we start at the orphanage where where everyone is literally at the where everybody literally is actually doing pretty good, like having dinner and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then that was all of a sudden dinner would be interrupted when there's a loud banging at the door, and then everyone just stopped out and just actually and then that's when everyone's actually like making sudden kind of like fake efforts what's going on,
Mm-hmm.
Figuring out that it was actually Alucard, and then with worrying news that there's gonna be that there's actually Dracula that actually risen up again. So that being said, they all got ready.
Man, Dracula comes back more times than William Afton at this point.
And then so basically it was actually at that point when
if you need help, I can definitely help.
I could continue.
No problem.
Sorry, I'm just bringing stuff. And anyways,
no, you're okay.
So it was actually at that point when all of a sudden everyone's actually all like, so it was pretty much at that point when they actually got the weapons and stuff. But however, Petro Onovinsky, my character by the way, he pretty much actually would decide to have a chat with Kyle's character, and it would actually have suspicion about one person about their behavior with Alucard, and that's where we continue on.
Okay. I'm going to add some more stuff that you left out, but that's okay. It's sometimes we don't have the best memory, sometimes we do. Oh, Kyle has joined us.
Yes, the sound works. Oh,
we go. Hello. Yes, Kyle.
Finally.
Yeah. Were you okay?
We just got to the point in the recap where your character and Shrump, or however you say it, their character and your character just had a conversation.
Yes.
Oh, awesome.
Is there anyone want to add anything to the recap, Kyle? Since I know in the past
Well, I
session.
didn't hear any of it, so I
Oh.
do not know what you recapped.
Oh, you want to add on to
I'll
anything?
I'll give a quick rundown. Sorry for
Well, I
the
mean, I
repetition,
took
audience.
notes, so I know what happened, but
Is your do you want to give another recap just to see if anything was missed, or just want to make sure? Trump, what you did was fantastic. Just
Thank
want to
you.
make sure. Yeah, just want to make sure everything gets on the speed with everyone else. And do you want to add on to another part of the recap, Kyle?
so pretty much everything in my notes is we open in a group home, we watch the vampire killer movie trailer, we have dinner, freaky storm, weird white hair guy shows up. It's like, yo guys, Dracula is back. So we let him in. Of course, the whole inviting a vampire in thing. He's like, hey guys, I'm Alucard. I'm related to at least one of you. Get in my Model T right now. We're going to my castle. And then we get weapons, and that's pretty much it.
There we go. All right.
I'm hoping that matches up with your notes.
Trump, it's almost equal, but you know what? That's pretty okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Alrighty. Let us start. We are missing a few people, but one person will be coming in. That's perfectly okay. We are starting. It is now, let's see here. It is now 9 o'clock in the morning. All of you went to sleep last night and got a full night's rest. All of you got a full on 8-hour sleep.
Okay.
You guys are feeling great, fantastic. So, Alucard walks into both of your rooms and tells you, get up. It's time to get up. Yeah, time to get up. It's time for breakfast. I've cooked you all an amazing Transylvanian meal. Yes, I know how to cook,
I
but
wasn't doubting that you knew how to cook.
But yes, everyone calm down, get dressed. We also have a little surprise for you, even for you, Felix, even for you.
I'll just walk on down and see what's going on.
Okay.
I also check it out.
As you do so, you see a man in the kitchen who, let me see here. He is wearing some type of cloak with some. I will be sending it to you in the pictures D&D chat, and right here. Here you are. It is in the character sheets channel.
Okay.
Everyone take a look at that. What he looks like.
Hello, sorry.
Oh,
I didn't know I didn't know I had to be on the tab for my voice to register.
No, you're all right. You're all right. But yes, we were now talking about you. And the two, the two of them go down and see your character, Slick. And Algar goes, Felix, finally you're here. Okay, very good, very good, very good. You're here. I guess this is now a family breakfast. Oh, by the way, where's Philip? I wonder where
I think we forgot him somewhere.
Of course. Sometimes I forget Belmont. Sometimes it is fine. It is fine. It's fine.
He's probably
It is.
asleep or something. I'm sure we'll find him.
I think the one you're referring to with Belmont Blood, I smell him around here. No clue where he is per se, but he's definitely
Dude,
around.
you can smell him? That's so sick, man. You got a better nose than I do.
Speaking of that, Kyle, this is your brother, Felix Vlad Tepes the
Sixth.
Sixth.
Cool. It's a
Yes,
pleasure to meet you.
he will be
And all
joining you on your quest to kill Dracula, my father. Yes.
Great. It's time to. Felix walks over to Kyle, puts a hand on his shoulder, and says, "Well, time to kill great 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 granddad."
Yeah, let's go.
Now, before you anything do with us, now let's have some nice breakfast. I made some sausage. Made sure there's no garlic, and some nice toast and everything else. So let's all eat and be merry before we you guys go on your way.
Woo.
I will not be joining you now. I will not be joining you. This will be on your own. I was only here to pick you up and to send you on your way.
Okay, thanks, man.
So eat,
It's been real.
Of course. So eat.
Felix walks over to the food and he just inspects the utensils without looking at them without touching them with his gloved hands. And
Alucard,
asks if they're silver.
Alucard,
And
before you even ask that, Alucard looks at you. Yes, they are bronze. They are bronze with coated silver. There's no silver any. It's fine.
I start licking one of the spoons for no reason, just to make sure.
Kyle, it's fine. You may eat. Come on now. Oh, you silly child.
I start poking one of the knives with my cane.
It is fine, Felix. Oh, great heavens.
I also lick that.
The cane or the knife?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Anyways, after you all eat, he then sends you to your rooms, and so you can get fully dressed. You're probably on all pajamas or whatever. I don't know, what are you wearing?
I'm in my full normal day outfit because I just arrived on the boat or whatever.
Yeah, you did. You flew in.
Yep.
So you all get dressed
Actually, I moved in with the mist.
Oh, that's right. You did.
So basically, there's an eerie thing around. It's like mist was there. It's like eerily around the boat.
It is eerily. It is.
Dang it.
So everyone gets dressed fully and go geared up. He then he brings you to the Great Hall and talks to you there as well.
Man, the boat has a great hall. That's fun.
Yo, for real?
He then talks to you. There will be someone also with you. Another Bellamont, but he's related to the one. He points to his hand to the picture of Gibbs. To him, he's related to him, Gibbs Bellamont. He was more of not a pacifist, but he was very kind and gracious and very, very good to his faith, to one he believed in. But anyways, I will send him on his way when he gets to the castle. Now, I'm giving you a map here to lead you to Dracula's whereabouts. My father's whereabouts. He hands both of you a map, Shrump, to its whereabouts and so forth, and also the map leads you to a town called Applewood. It's only like 30 miles from the castle, and it's a straightforward path to where Dracula's whereabouts was. It's Applewood. It was only 15 miles from the castle, only about maybe not half a day, but sometime drive or walk with that. He then sends you that, and he gives you Kyle a pat. And it's like, do be safe, do be careful. Do be safe, do be careful. And then as well, pats you on the back, Felix as well. Sends you a pat on the back and says, do be safe and do be well. If there's any help you need, any serious help, just call my name and I shall hear it. Then walks away and walks over to the drawbridge area of the Great Hall and lowers it. Do be swift now. Do be swift.
Felix turns into a wolf and says, "We'll follow."
All right then.
And I'll come with.
All righty. Do be safe. Godspeed. And then he walks away.
As you say that, Felix is just howling in the distance, like, "Come on!"
I sprint across the drawbridge. It's time to get this adventure started, baby.
Yeah, let's do this.
Alrighty.
Hey, actually, quick question. Does anyone have any coconuts so we can bang them together while we're actually going on this quest?
I have none.
Also, another question. The drawbridge should not have running water under it, right? It was just like...
It
was just still?
It's still.
All right.
Yeah, it's still.
Just making sure.
Oh, yeah, it's fine. All right, and you follow question. Shrump has the map, so who should be going in line?
Oh, I picked up Shrump and put him on my back. I forgot to say that.
Oh,
Cool.
Okay.
I am also here, walking next to you.
Oh, I see. Trump, you are riding Felix, the now wolf.
A dire wolf
wait a minute.
specifically. I'm
Yeah,
basically
a
a
dire
big.
wolf.
I'm a big dire wolf, about half of Cal's height, standing on all fours, and am currently running with Shrump on my back.
Trump, you did get that correct. Yeah, you are now riding a dire wolf, which is Slick, which is Felix. Yeah, you have the maps basically showing where to go.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I was just holding on to the dire wolf and their life.
For tier life.
Okay, no one else will get this, but I'm pulling a Nande.
Oh Lord of
No.
mercy.
You remember?
Oh.
You remember when Nande did that to the NPC?
Yes. Oh, good Lord. As you guys don't know, who's watching, we're in a different campaign. But, anyways, at the moment, you guys are now. Let's see. Let me see here. I need everyone to make perception checks, please.
All right. Roll d20.
D20 with your modifier. Yes, sir.
Okay.
All right, I won't be able to talk for a second while I load up the app. I feel like my phone's about to crash because it's not letting
Yeah,
me
17
switch
for
to different
perception.
tabs.
Okay. Do you want me to roll for you, Slick?
That would be very much appreciated because right now I can't even exit this tab.
Okay, no problem. No problem. That's fine. I'll be rolling for you at this time. So
I'm pretty sure I have a pretty high wisdom
not
or
a bother.
perception.
Okay. So tell me what y'all got. Starting with
Oh,
Kyle.
I rolled a 15.
15. Okay.
Ah.
What did you get for your perception?
17.
17. And it looks like you, Slick, you got a 15. Okay, that's actually pretty okay.
Hello?
All right.
I got a what?
You got a 15.
Woo.
Okay. So Shrump.
All right.
With that 17, as you're riding on Felix's back with him being a direwolf, you see some shadowy figures in the forest going along, all staring at you in the forest as you're riding along. Same thing with Kyle. Kyle, you also see some shadowy figures, not really that great, but they're in the forest. And Slick, you say the same. You see the scene with Kyle's perspective. But for Shrump, they have glowing red
I start
eyes.
barking at them. Also, what does my nose pick up?
Nose pickup. You don't smell anything. For some reason, you
Okay.
don't smell a darn thing.
All right.
Yeah. Also with Shrump,
Can I just start barking at them?
do you stop? Do you stop moving?
No.
Yeah, and
Like,
then
I'm just-
I'll stop
I'm running,
moving
then
and
I'm just
understand-
barking in that
and
direction.
I want- And then I want to roll for a investigation thing.
Investigation. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, you may.
11
So you're jumping off.
plus-
You're jumping off my back for that. All right.
You're jumping off his back? Okay, that's
Yes.
fine.
I got 10
Alright.
for investigation.
10 plus your modifier.
Well, actually, my modifier is actually okay. So I rolled 11, but my modifier is -1.
Ah, okay. So 10. As you try to investigate, they all vanish. As you try to get into part more of the woods. As you get off the path, they all vanish as you do so.
Ah.
And with you barking,
Since
pretty
since
sure-
Shrump jumped off my back, can I?
yeah, reason why they also fled away because of Slick's barking. Felix is barking.
Success.
Think
that's
of it more or less like a giant dire hound just saying the word bark in German.
Bro.
Oh wow, wow. That.
Oh, wow,
Yeah.
wow.
But yeah, Shrump, they all ran away. Even with your 10, they all ran away. Even when you didn't even get close to more part, they get off the path.
So I guess I'm lost now.
No, you're not lost. You're not lost. You still see them. You still see Kyle and Felix. You just when you got off the path and straight into some bushes, they all went away.
Okay.
Do you head back to Kyle and Slick to get on the path into Applewood?
Yep, I'll go with Kyle.
Alrighty, you get back on. You'll go big with them, and then let's see here. With some time, you finally make it to Applewood, but there's a gate there. There's a big metal gate,
Can I
wood
touch
gate. As go to the gate, a guard walks over to them. Halt! Give us your business here at Applewood, or
Yo,
else
what's
leave.
poppin', dude? We're just here for fun.
A guard approaches. Still with normal attire, a little bit, but with village clothing. He goes, "Halt! Why are you here? What business do you have with Applewood? State your business
Uh,
or leave."
buying some apples in the
Apples?
wood
Apples?
for our
uh,
grandpa.
I see. Apples are good, are in right now, but that's what other people would say.
But
Still state your
we're gonna
business.
buy stuff, man.
Felix gets Trump off his. I'm sorry. I meant to say this like right as he originally spoke. But when he originally spoke, Felix got Strump's character off his back and then went behind a nearby tree and shapeshifted into human form.
Okay.
Alrighty, but state your business. Still, yes, picking apple. Yes, we are an apple orchard town. Yes, but there are strange beings here that are attacking. And we
Strange
don't
beings. I bet we can get rid of those for you.
Are you sure?
Felix walks up
Yeah.
to the guard, looks him dead in the eyes, and uses hypnosis, which is a
What do I
vampire
need?
ability.
Okay, what?
It would be a
Okay.
wisdom. It would be a wisdom check. A wisdom check.
Okay, wisdom. Alrighty, and I have to roll against that. Okay.
At disadvantage since I'm catching you off guard.
Okay. Well, you got a nat 20,
Sheesh.
and I failed, so I can't beat a nat 20. So yeah. And what do you say to him when he's hypnotized?
I say, we are here as high-ranking officials to do town service.
You're here as town-ranking soldiers.
High-ranking officials.
High-ranking officials. Okay. You're here. What else?
Please
what else?
please escort us to the nearest inn and give us free lodging.
Dude, come on, man. That's just mean. You gotta at
Uh,
least pay for it.
We do have a nice hotel, yes, and here in Applewood. I would let you in, yes. I then walks over. Open the gates. Open the gates. He yells as one of the other people to the other guards, and you hear cranking, mechanical cranking. It sounds like also it was like an electric gate opening, and it opens to the side, and then it goes, "Welcome to Applewood. Do make your stay here."
As the door's opening, Felix glances over to Kyle with a grin and whispers, "That's how it's done."
Come on, man. We gotta pay for it. We can't just stay at the inn for free.
And then he replies with, "But we're high-ranking officials."
So you guys walk in.
This was kind of sus a little bit.
I'm just gonna walk straight in. We're schmoving.
Alrighty, you walk into the town. There is a nice looking hotel motel area. It's basically one of those old school, but a little some modern era into it. It's a little not really run down. It's just a little age. And
Felix with his cane tapping against his heel as he steps up to the gate, asks for permission to enter, since technically the village counts as one big house.
The tar goes, "Of course, since your other official walked in, you don't need to ask me anymore." But
And then he strides in towards the hotel.
Before that, he stops you though. Do be careful at night. We have a strict curfew for people to not be entering at night, and to not leave their homes at night. There are strange creatures that haunt this place. And since you're here,
He grins to the guard and says, "Oh, don't worry. I feel like me and my friends are more than capable of handling your little pest situation."
Yeah, we got your back, dude.
Is Kyle just gonna go over Felix's shoulder and say that or something?
Yes.
all right. And all right, so then lets you go, and do all of you go to that strange-looking hotel?
Felix does at least.
Okay.
Yeah, let me head over to the hotel.
Shrump, do you follow suit, or what do you want to do?
I mean, the hotel's weird. It just looks very weird.
You don't have to follow. You can do whatever you want in this town. If you want to explore, that's perfectly okay.
I'll just go explore.
We're gonna go explore. All right. I need Kyle and Shrump to roll a flat D. Roll your initiative to see who will go first.
Okay.
Oh no.
Let's see what I roll.
I got 19.
19. Shrump. Very good. Kyle. 4. Okay.
What did I roll?
Oh, your initiative? Okay. 17. Looks like Shrump goes first. Okay. We're gonna go to you, Shrump. So, so in this town there was that weird looking hotel. There is a monastery as well. A monastery, a chapel. There's also some markets going up. Apple markets, pear markets. Essentially, since apples are in season during this time, some apple candies, apple cider, hot apple cider, anything you can imagine with anything that's apple. After all, this is called Applewood.
I have a quick question.
Of course, yes.
Would the guard have provided us with IDs?
No.
All right, just making
Probably
sure.
assumed we already had some.
Yeah, this is a little, even though with the hypnosis, this is a backwoods area. Not really. They're still in somewhat of the era of 16th century, but having some more modern intuition into it. But they don't.
Oh, is
Like
there cell service?
There is not.
Oh.
Yeah, there's no cell service here at all.
Yeah, I forgot to mention this at the beginning, but Felix has no clue what a cell phone is. He grew up in
I'm gonna show him.
in a rural environment. Like
Yes.
he barely knows how to work like a crank phone or whatever those things are.
Basically. Anyways, so we'll start with you, Shrump. Like I said, there's some areas for you to explore. So, Shrump, what do you want to do?
Well, you said there's 2 places. There was a monastery, and then the other one
Yeah.
was.
There is a monastery, there is a church, there is a bank as well. There's also some market area, so you can look around and maybe taste some of the Applewood's finest apples and finest treats of the town.
Market.
We're gonna go to the market. Okay.
Yeah, I got a weird feeling about the church and the monastery. I got a weird feeling about it.
Okay. And not anything weird about the bank. Okay. All right. Bank's a bank. Okay. So, with that, you go there, and someone, as you enter the market area, older lady, looks to you like, well, would you like to care for some apple crisps? They are fresh, and I made them myself last night before the market. Since it is well, apple season and all. Would you like to have a fresh bag of apple crisps?
Apple crisps. I mean, I wouldn't mind trying some.
Of course. They're only 2 shillings. You do have 2 shillings, right? I
Yeah.
know we're not into this, this era, this era is kept secret a little bit. But are you new in town? Seems like you're new.
Yeah, I am.
That's nice. Nice to see new people here. Are you going to stay here for some time being?
Yeah, of course.
Of course. Oh, yes. Here you go. Here's some apple crisp to be 2 shillings. Okay,
Okay,
we just
thank you.
lost Slick. We just lost Slick.
He's gone.
That's okay, but that's okay. That's okay. And you hand her. Before all this, Alucard did hand you money, like money during this era. They still in this town. They still use shillings and coins and all that.
So how much money we talking?
You got like 10 pieces of gold.
Sheesh.
So yeah, all of you got 10 pieces of gold. Yeah, it's okay.
Instead of doing the starting equipment, I chose gold, so I need to actually fix that because I have
Oh.
200 gold pieces.
Oh, you're fine.
Yeah, I rolled a nat 20.
Oh yeah, you're fine. You're fine. Anyways, so you hand her a piece of gold, like a gold coin, 72 shillings.
Okay.
Do you or
I'll just eat it.
oh, you do? Okay. So you hand her the one gold coin, and she's oh my, I shall give you some change. He then hands you like 3 silver and some and 10 bronze.
Okay. I take that and
And,
put it in my pocket. And
and
I
he
nudge
gives
thank
you
you
the
to
crisp.
her.
Yep, of course. Welcome to Applewood.
Thank you.
Of course. We still have other things here in the market, so just go look around and do try the apple crisp. See, like I said, I baked them. Baked them last night. Fresh, crispy crisps. And then she goes away back to her seat and just looks at you. Doesn't look at you, but just like smiles and then looks at some other things.
Okay.
Also reading the daily newspaper.
I just look up. I guess I'll just continue looking around.
Of course. Yeah, you see some fresh apples, honeydew, Granny Smith, basically your standard apple selection. You also see some apple wood candy, like some like apple taffy, some baked apples, pretty much standard market apple treats.
And what about meat?
Nope, none meats, all apple.
Okay.
Sadness.
Do you try the apple crisps?
Yeah, I did already, and which
Oh,
actually
you
was pretty
did?
good.
Oh yes. As you take a bite or bite at one of them, they are filled with fruitiness, deliciousness. They are crispy, but there's a little chewy end because of the apple. But it is delicious. It is like heaven in your tongue.
I smile up, I guess.
That's fine.
With the taste.
There's that. As you look around, um, as you reach the end of the market, there is one stall out of place. As you're looking, it's like one stall out of place, and it's like they're not. This person is not selling apples,
Yay, something besides apples.
but he's not selling
Apples
anything.
are cool.
Not selling apples at all. It's like a little stall, and a young man, sees you. There you go. Oh, hello there. Are you new in town?
Okay, sorry about that.
Oh, you're fine. Hello there. Are you new in town?
Yeah, I am.
Very good. What is your name?
Petro Onovitsky.
Ah, I am Isaac. It's very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you
I,
too.
of course. As you see, I'm not any selling apples, but I'm selling books on the history of this town and the history of other parts of the world. Would you like to buy a book of the town's history?
How much?
Well, my first volume is here. It's not a volume. I mean, it's the history of the town. It's a small book. It just says history on the town. It's only 10 shillings. 10 shillings.
Ooh.
In shillings, it's like in shillings, it's like 3 silver. So you got enough.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do it.
Very good, very good. Thunderbar. Very good, very good. Okay. So he then hands you the book, and you give him the right amount of shilling. Like, is there anything else you would like to have? Or you... Is there anything else? Excuse you.
No, I'm good. Sorry.
No, you're okay. Is there anything else you want to buy from this stall?
I'm good. I think this book could be helpful.
Of course, and I hope to see each other real soon.
I hope so too.
Of course, of course. Do you walk away?
Yes.
All right. As you walk away, do you look back at the marketplace?
I do, but I just keep on walking back. I keep on walking away.
As you look back, that stall in particular vanished.
Sheesh.
Alrighty, it is now.
Stall's
Did
haunted.
Thanos get involved?
No.
With that, we're gonna go straight to Kyle and Slick. All right, so Kyle and Slick, and you said you enter the weird-looking hotel.
I am standing outside the hotel waiting for
Okay.
someone to let me in.
Oh, you don't have to wait. You can just go in.
Is there anyone to invite me in?
No, you can just you can enter. It's fine.
I cautiously step inside.
All right, as you do so, it's old looking. The lobby is just old. It's 16th century old looking. Just but it's really kept up really good. Like really, really good. Excuse me.
I peer inside the doorway, looking to see what's all in there. Like, is there a staff member at the front desk? Like what? Like that's what he's doing. I'll see if I can roll an investigation check real quick.
Person who will be joining us here soon. I believe his character is created. I believe.
Okay.
Hopefully this will reload.
Do you want me to roll a perception check?
No. Do you enter in?
I don't enter in. I peer inside of I peer my head through the doorway to see what's going on.
Mm-hmm. That's fine. As you do so, it is a very old but very kept up to date lobby. It is like a pristine condition.
What do I smell about the place?
What's that smell? You smell meat pie. You smell mead. You smell alcohol. You smell.
I hope I don't, but do I smell any blood?
You do not.
All right.
You do not.
With him not smelling any blood, he puts one foot inside the doorway and steps in.
Alrighty. As Q and Kyle step in, the hotel manager says, welcome in. Welcome to Applewood Inn Hotel and a museum to the Belmont family. Welcome in. Now,
The second he says Belmont, Felix's eyebrow raised in suspicion, and he says, "Oh, quite interesting."
Yes. A long time ago. Around this era, three Belmonts joined, saved this town from vampires. Yes, saved
Shane,
this town.
do you remember?
cool.
Do you remember what you said about my cane?
Yes.
What? I am holding it obviously in the open. Does he find anything about the cane?
No, it just looks like a normal cane to him. Anyways, as I was saying, yes, a long time ago, my ancestor, Matthew, ran this hotel, this very hotel where Leon Belmont II, Gibbs Belmont, and also a half vampire who was the friend of the Belmonts, Scarlet Vlad Tepesh III. Yes. They were here and defended this town with great honor. And we dedicated ourselves to the Belmonts even before they even came here. So
before the second he says Vlad Tepes, he leans over. He walks over to the counter, leans over, gives a slight grin, and says, "Oh, family was here. Lovely."
Another family inhabitant of the Belmonts, I see. Wunderbar. Very good, very good.
The second he says Belmont, he says, No.
Oh.
You've got that wrong.
Wait a minute, man. Why are you telling him this? We could just lie to him.
I'm trying to get us free lodging, man.
Don't worry. If you're family and helpers in Belmont, you don't need to pay for lodging. We actually have a room for you.
He raises
Oh,
an
awesome,
eyebrow.
dude. Where is it?
Well, first things first. Are you here to help us with the situation?
Yeah, totally, dude.
Felix
I see.
Felix straightens out his back, like when someone leans backwards to pop their back. He does
Mhm.
that, and then straightens up and says, "I assume you're referring to vampires."
I'm sorry. The way you said when you were talking, you paused and your dog just barked. That was funny.
Sir, after he does the pop thing and straightens up, he says, "I assume you're talking." He looks him dead in the eye with a bit of a frown and says, "I assume you're talking about vampires."
No, actually, it's more worse than that. Well, sort of. There is a vampire here, or somewhere here near here. Have been sending out monsters and ghouls out here, and
His eyes perk up and says, "So you mean the undead?"
no, it's not the undead. No, it's far worse than that. They're living, but they manipulate themselves to be in hiding. But, anyways, we have been keeping up safe. Make sure we have curfews, just like all those years before. This town was a very, very nice place. It was very nice until they finally showed up. When I mean them, I mean the monsters. We are so glad you're here to help us. Very, very, very glad.
Can Felix lean up against the counter, put a hand on the guy's shoulder, and say, "I don't think the curfew will be that much of a big concern of me and my group."
Of course. For you don't need a curfew. So you are helpers of the Belmonts. Is there a Belmont? Is there a Belmont with you? Hopefully.
He will be joining us shortly.
Yeah,
I
he's
see.
got to catch up. His carriage is late.
I see. Your automobile is not working.
Alucard, or not Alucard, Felix shrugs over and says, "An automo what?"
Automobile. It's a
Horseless
not a
carriage, dude.
horseless carriage.
He looks over to Carl and says, "Ah, okay, I understand what you're talking about now."
Yes. Anyways,
Totally.
do you also have another person with you? Where are they now?
Yes, they went exploring the market from my recollection.
I see. Would you mind bringing them in? Uh, I have a hunch that they don't like this building.
Oh, totally. Let's
Actually,
go
actually,
find
question. Can I just say that I'm actually there right now, or
You just came in. Okay.
actually, speaking of the devil,
Oh,
just when you just said that, I'm actually came back. Hey guys, by the way, guys, by the way, I got you. Hey guys, I found something interesting. I show up the book I bought.
and the guy looks at the counter like, is that the town? Sorry. Is that the town's history? Where'd you get that?
Oh, I got it at the marketplace.
Wait. The marketplace only sells apples and apple treats during this time, not books.
Well,
Who gave you that?
I saw a market. Market person actually was handing out these books, but I bought one.
What was his name? His name was Isaac.
Isaac.
Isaac? I haven't heard that name in 16 years.
What's the story, dude?
He was my son.
What?
Yo, for real?
Yes, Isaac. He used to love books. Always loved them to death. But ever since 16 years ago on his birthday, he died during an attack. I don't remember what it was. My memory is sometimes clogged, but he was attacked, and we tried to rush him to a nearby hospital, but he fell. He passed away.
I'm sorry to hear about that.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, dude. That sucks.
He sheds a tear but wipes it away. But anyways, how did you get that book though? Did he give it to you? Or
I bought it from him.
Oh, I see.
But what's odd is the actual fact that when I bought it from him, he just disappeared.
Oh, dude, you got a book from a ghost vendor.
Felix looks over at the book, and he attempts to pick it up.
Alrighty, as Felix, as you try to pick it up, as you touch it, it starts to
Burn?
glow a bit. Yeah,
Glower.
burn, yeah.
Okay, so I have a burning sensation on my finger that I used to. It's a gloved hand, by the way.
It is a glove, but for some reason this book is too powerful for your glove.
All right, so I'm feeling a burning sensation on my hand, and the book's glowing. So I immediately drop the book.
The Matthew goes, "Be careful with that book. I don't know how many years that it knows, but be careful."
Oh, I'm taking it. It's actually a book for the chosen ones, huh?
I don't think so. That book was.
Can I touch the book?
You can try.
I put a single finger on it.
Your hand's starting to burn.
Ooh, ow, ow. I take my finger off the book.
Oh, and we just lost Slucky.
Ooh.
But it's fine. I was about to say that book cover is made with hardened silver, but it's flexible, but it's hardened silver.
I guess that's gonna have to go in your bag.
Oh,
Do you pick it up? Do you pick it up?
I pick it up and I put it in my bag.
Okay. All right. Okay. So, with that,
Kyle touched the book. I was gonna have Felix say to Shrump's character, "Well, I don't think vampires can." He says it under a hushed tone, whispers it to Shrump's character's ear so the clerk won't hear. "I don't think vampires can pick it up.
Oh.
Or half vampires, for that matter."
I didn't whisper in your ear. Well, maybe it's because those vampires are able to use that kind of stuff.
anyways, so I will show you all to your rooms. And he also question, Shrimp, are you also carrying the Holy Morningstar whip with you?
Yeah.
He then looks at you like, what? No, you're not a Belmont, are you?
No, of course not.
Lie to him.
How are you holding the Holy Morningstar whip that Leon used? How is it possible? Only a Belmont can do that.
Well, my friend, the whip chose me.
I see. Ah. Maybe there's some Belmont blood in you. Perhaps.
Maybe.
Perhaps not.
You never know.
Felix spins his cane in the air and then taps the bottom of it to the ground and says, "Alrighty then, time for the tour."
Of course, yes, my apologies. I will show you around, and I'll show you to your room, which is also a museum.
Oh.
So follow along with me.
Felix
Yeah, I'll follow along.
Felix sighs, saying, "Well, I guess I won't be able to do anything in my room then." Or else and then he does the quotation marks in the air when he says, "damage property."
Oh, if you think about that, I will surely kick you out and ban you from this hotel.
He
Oh, we
looks
wouldn't
at the
dream
clerk
of
and says,
committing property damage,
he looks
dude.
at the clerk
You don't
and
gotta worry
says,
about it.
"I'm referring to being able to adjust things in the room for better compensation, since I assume, since this is doubling as a library, any modifications to the rooms are strictly prohibited, I think."
Oh, it is. Oh, yes, it is. It is. Anyways,
Oh, crap.
we shall move along. So now, he sent you to this is the dining hall, where many sometimes parties and sometimes good times here. Then sends you us up to the stairs, and it is a 3-story building, and you get the 3rd story, which is the Belmont Suite. And it opens the doors. It's double door. Opens the door, and there are 4 bedroom area, and the bedroom.
Is there a casket in one or something?
Actually,
Bro.
there is a casket bed.
Oh, damn.
And
Is
with
there
that
anything
in it?
no.
Felix calls it.
Oh, man.
Reason why there is because Scarlet stayed here and was preferred to have a casket but an open casket though, not a closed casket. The casket
Felix
was
tur-
no, the bed was shaped as a casket.
Felix turns to the clerk and asks if there's any spare plywood.
He says, "Well, there are plenty of wood outside at a chopping area, outside, um, but yeah." He then gives you more of a tour, and then the beds are facing each other, like two apart, and then the neck, and then across two apart. So they're basically across, but they're spaced. There's also some drawers, also some paintings, and here's paintings of the first Belmont, Leon Belmont, and yeah. He then
Do I smell any blood?
You-
Like reservative blood from like say the previous Tepes that's it, or Vlad Tepes that's stayed there.
Yes, you do. You smell lots of blood because sometimes she had some blood bags with her, blood pouches,
Can I
and
s-
sometimes she
can I
would
sniff
spill.
her?
They would
Can I
be
sniff
so
around
old.
and try to find it?
Yeah, but they're so old. But with your nose, you could smell it. Even you, Kyle,
That
you
shit
could
would
smell
be
it.
stale.
But stale,
Blood doesn't.
yeah, you smell it, but
Blood
it's
is
dry.
technically that would trigger us.
Oh my.
Or since it's so old, actually probably wouldn't. It's mainly fresh blood that does that.
Anyways, it is still old and pale and just dried out, and yeah. So, anyways, the clerk goes. Matthew goes. Now dinner will start in. Let's see. It is. He looks at the time on his old pocket watch, and it reads to be. Or not dinner, lunch. Lunch will be around. At 12:30. So if you want to look around still, that's perfectly fine. But I must go into the kitchen and help preparing for lunch.
Before he walks away, Felix turns to him and asks for a special meal request.
Yes, and what is that?
I would love, any type of farm animal, preferably mammal. Let's go with pig if you have any, or beef preferably.
Actually, we are doing pulled pork and pulled beef sandwiches and dinners.
Excellent. Now, would you
So
do my pork raw? Still mooing? He jokes.
That's
um
not the sound of pig mate.
he looks at you and laughs. You know, Scarlett said that once. You just sound just like her. And
His face straightens up and says, "Well, I'm not kidding though. I would prefer mine to still have blood on the plate."
oh, don't worry.
He says with a chuckle.
Oh, don't worry. Don't make sure to have some extra blood bags always prepared for you. You know, ever
He
since
he turns over to Kyle. Sorry.
ever since my ancestor, we always make sure to have plenty of blood bags. But blood bags. No, not human, but animal.
He looks over to Kyle with a grin and says, "Well, I wouldn't be the one to hog any. Would you like some, brother?"
Oh, totally, dude.
Anyways, I shall get going. I bid you adieu, and I will see you all in later. And he then closes the double doors. So,
The second that the doors close, Felix grabs Kyle's shoulder, shakes him rapidly, and says, "What is an automobile?"
It's got like an engine in it. It explodes stuff and it makes it go. It's so cool, dude.
And
with
what
that,
else have I missed out?
and with that, what does everyone want to do as you're now inside? Does anyone want to check out the place?
I'll go. Felix will go to the casket and inspect it.
As you
And
go
by
to-
casket, I mean the bed casket thingy.
as you look at the casket bed,
I don't just look. I full on like touch it, like thoroughly inspect it with my gloved hands.
as you do that, that bed is so soft, pillowy, but as you press down hard, it is firm. It is a very, very good bed.
Felix smirks and says, "I might have a good sleep yet."
Trump, what also do you do?
Well, I guess I'll go with Kyle here.
Do you look around the bedroom? Do you look around your room?
Yes.
As you do so, there is it's like your normal desk and all that. Each bedside desk or bedside desk or what's it called? Your cupboard, and there's drawers. There's also a mini library as well. A mini library. There's also a barrel with a nozzle with some cups.
I'm kind of curious to see what that barrel of nozzle is.
As you look, there is a sign or a note on it. It said the Belmont drink.
Oh man, this is a tough decision.
You're gonna touch it. Like, are you gonna grab a cup and taste it? Like
I'm gonna
use
put my
the
finger
nozzle.
on the barrel, just like straight up poke at it.
As you poke at it, nothing happens.
Take a sip of it.
All right, so you're going to grab a cup and hold the nozzle. And,
Okay.
all right, you do so, and as you do, it pours out this red but also bluish liquid. But as you do, it smells amazing. It smells like roses. It smells like petals. It smells like chocolate. It smells like
Perfect.
all it smells like all the things that you wanted to smell. All
It
the
smells
things.
perfect, to say the least.
Oh no.
It does. It smells amazing. Do you give it a sip?
Well, I guess while it's swirling around, I guess I'll just take a sip of it.
As you take a sip, it tastes amazing. It tastes like fine wine, but you don't get a buzz or anything. It tastes like fine wine that's been also sweetened and not sweet. It has a combination of every single tastes like Cloud 19. It tastes heavenly. for
It's a
some
combination of
reason.
sugar and spice and everything nice.
Yes, it tastes like amazing.
Okay.
What's your reaction to that? That's a good question.
I just light up my eyebrow, like lift my eyebrow, and I just place the cup down and be like, wow.
Felix walks over to the bottle, or not to the bottle, to the cup,
Barrel.
and like the cup that the character just had,
Of course.
and takes his gloved hand, raises up to his nose, and sniffs. What does he smell?
Everything that Shrump is smelling.
All right.
I'm gonna get myself a cup and just stick a pinky in it.
Like your stick of what? Wait, so
Basically,
you,
what's
get,
happening?
I pour myself a cup.
Oh no!
I stick.
You
my
pour
little
yourself a
finger
cup.
in
you stick your pinky in it. It does.
Yeah.
It does nothing.
Just before I was going to actually say, this got NSFW real quick.
Felix
If you were
goes
gonna
over
say
to.
the, interesting P word.
Yeah, no.
Felix walks over to Kyle. He removes his glove. He removes his glove from his left hand and dips his ring finger into it, and then he sips it from his finger.
Yeah. With that, I'm giving to explain same explanation what I gave to Petro's character, Trump's character. Same thing with you, Kyle. If you're gonna take a sip,
I cautiously put my tongue in it.
yeah, it tastes amazing.
What I did was more or less dip my ring finger in it and then lick my ring finger.
Yeah, it's amazing. It tastes amazing. It tastes like Cloud 9.
Oh damn!
After that, Felix licks his finger clean, then puts back on his glove, and then grabs the glass that grabs an empty glass and then pours himself a cup,
Okay.
and then proceeds to go over to the coffin bed.
Okay. And Kyle?
I'm gonna drink the rest of my drink and then go poke at all the beds to see which one is softest.
Alrighty, as you do so, they feel all the same. The same thing with Slick. Same thing with Slick. It is amazing.
I take a bed on the left.
Bed on the left, you lay down.
I sit on it.
You sit on the bed. It is amazing. Like better than the better than the bed that you slept in Alucard's castle. It is
I have a question.
fantastic. Yes.
I couldn't find this in the research because I didn't specifically look for it.
Mhm.
But vampires can walk on walls and ceilings. Can Dampiers do it too?
No.
It's up to you at that point. All right, never mind
No.
then.
Well, some, but for you can.
Dang, that's sad.
But yeah, Kyle, the bed that you're sitting on, it feels like a million pillows, but a brick wall as well.
I lay down on it.
As you lay down, it feels like a bunch of stress from your back and everything just goes away. Like it is amazing.
Do you guys think we can live here for like forever?
I mean, up to you.
Felix looks over to
Nah.
Kyle with a grin and says, "Well, as long as we find those blood bags, everything should be fine. Because that sounds starting to drive me nuts. It's
Dude,
so
you can
rotten.
Look over at Felix.
It's so rotten."
I'm just gonna just do this.
What are you doing?
I'm going to add some character to my character.
Okay.
So, as my character overhears that, he thinks ahead from everything from the orphanage to the Alucard and now Applegate or Applewood.
Mm-hmm.
He knows that basically my character knows that he can't let his friends down, and now knowing that his friends are actually vampires, well, one's a half vampire. I don't know about the others. He looked over to the mirror of his sight, and built up the courage as he turned to Felix and Kyle, as he said, as Petro says, if you need blood, it can be from me. But if you kill
Whoa,
me,
dude! No, we don't do that.
are you sure? Because if you're thirsty or you're hungry,
Dude, I ate rats back at home. I'll be good, man.
And Felix, how
The
does Felix...
second that you say that, Felix just breaks down in laughter and falls to his knees, accidentally
What?
spilling the cup on the ground to his left. As he chuckles out, "I swore to Granddad that I would never drink directly from a human.
I have a
He'd
serious
kill me if I did."
I have a serious look at my face and say, I'm serious if you actually were really at that point.
Dude, we lived in the same house for like 3 years. You didn't see me bite a single person once.
Nope. But I'm just saying no, because I'm gonna look out for you guys, and and I want you guys
Dude,
going
you're
on a
good,
rampage.
bro.
Felix turns into mist and appears directly behind your character, with his hand on your head and on your shoulder, like he's going to bite you, and whispers in your ear, "I don't think I have to worry about needing your blood."
I take
And then
in
he
one
lets
deep
go and
breath.
walks back.
I take in deep breath, close my eyes. Well, this is the moment, and then upon. Wait, did you say that you went back in front of me, or?
No, I'm right behind you. Then I let go and walk backwards, tapping my cane to the floor.
I guess I'll say I just open my eyes and then be like, well, at least that didn't happen.
Let's see. I would say that happens around 2 hours or so forth. And the innkeeper Matthew knocks on the door.
Before Felix answers the door, he looks over to Shrump's character and says, "You do know I'm not a full vampire, right? I'm a Dampier."
No,
He lets out a slight chuckle when he says that.
I sigh for a little bit, but I do actually walk over and to my bed. I guess I just sit down and just be like, and just thinking to myself, well, so much for being a hero.
You look disappointed. Oh, is this like a sex thing? Because I'm not interested.
Whoa!
No.
Oh my god!
What are you saying that?
Okay.
Whoa!
I misread the
Okay.
vibes, I guess.
Do you
Gee.
say,
Feel-
do you say that? Actually, do you actually say
Yes.
that? Oh my god!
The second you
Completely
said
in
that,
character.
the second you say that, Felix basically trips but catches himself with his cane, just starts laughing.
Oh, good
Oh yeah,
lord.
what is? Oh yeah, casually in the background. What is this? A sex thing?
No!
And just so you know, the reason he trips is because he's walking to the door to talk to the guy to let him in.
Oh, good lord! As he walks, like, I hopefully
He currently tripped him. He's currently tripped, but he
Oh.
yells, "The door is open!"
as he gets tripped, he does a somersault and then lands on his feet. Ta-da!
I was referring to my character. My character kind of trips, but catches himself with his cane and yells, "The door is open!"
Oh, I thought you tripped. Okay, never mind then. Never mind what I said. Wait a minute. Rewind that. Anyways, so reverse that. So he opened the door like, good. Hopefully are enjoying the room and also our Belmont juice, Belmont drink. It is that barrel was there ever since they arrived. The people who helped our town, and that barrel never ever ages. And I would say it never goes moldy. So that drink is very, very powerful.
What Shane? What the guy sees is he just sees. I haven't done the height stuff yet, but you see a 6'3" man, basically on his knees, laughing with his cane, basically being one of the only things holding him up, and he's about halfway to the door.
I see.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
And he says, a bit of laughter, I see. Someone
What's
made a
poppin',
joke.
dude?
Yes, what is popping? Sorry, I'm not new with this whole lingo, but lunch is now ready. Would you like to follow me to the area, or you can go by yourself? That's perfectly all right. But lunch is ready. We made sure to have every delicious meal with it, even with the pulled pork and pulled beef. So, if you are hungry, wunderbar, let us go.
Oh, totally, dude.
Felix
Thanks.
Felix stands up and rests his hand on the guy's shoulder, trying to get stability back,
Oh, yes,
and wipes a tear
here
from
you
it, and wipes a tear from his eye, and says, "I don't think you want to know what just happened." And
He didn't
what
ask.
do you
Don't tell
mean?
him.
What's bopping?
Because we had something called group activities happened.
I see. I don't want to know.
No,
but anyways,
that's out here. That's out here.
Telling him.
I said I said I don't want to know what is happening. Oh, goodness gracious. Anyways, we shall go. Wunderbar, wunderbar. And then
But later does he actually? No, it's not group activities that happened. It was just
Stop
Stop.
telling him. He said he doesn't want to know.
No, I'm just
Felix and me.
Speaking out of character.
Oh,
Speaking
sorry.
out of character.
speaking out of character, yes, that's fine.
That's what I'm saying. I'm speaking out of character.
Oh, good lord. Anyway. So, he then oh, good god. He
Okay, everyone, let's regain sanity.
let's
No.
All right, so Felix starts over to the to the dining hall
okay.
with his cane tapping on the with his cane bottom tapping on the floor as he walks, and he lets out a slight hum, and the nursery rhyme he's humming is "London Bridge is falling down."
Bruh.
Very good. Very good. Very good.
Actually, German.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this at the beginning, but my character has a German accent. I'm just not good at doing it, so I'm not even gonna attempt to.
That's fine. That's fine.
Fair enough.
Do you follow suit, or you stay behind and talk? Kyle and Petro.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Well, I do want to talk to Kyle.
Alrighty, you
All
want to
right,
talk to
fine.
Kyle?
We're going
That
back a
is
little
fine.
bit. Look, I
Alrighty.
misread the situation. I am sorry. Let's never speak of this again.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. It's just like honestly, okay, like those moments, like in stuff, when you feel like when you have to play the hero moments,
Not really.
it's just when you have to make like bold decisions and eventually that it might probably cost you your life and stuff, but truth be told, you feel like that this is actually a moment that you have to do in order to help out your friends and stuff, those that you care about. I don't know, I just felt like at that moment, hey, yeah, why not we just make a bold move,
I have never felt that. No, sorry.
I've then placed my head on the pillow and let out a large sigh, and then I looked back at Kyle.
Look, man, I'm dumb. You know I don't get metaphors. You wanna tell me something? Spell it out.
Basically, I was trying to help out the group when I was trying to offer myself to you guys, and I was going to give you a little offer.
Look, I'm hungry. Let's just get going.
No, forget it. This conversation never happened. I've been opening the door and just walk into the kitchen.
I also walk to the dining.
Walk down
whatever.
to the dining room.
Dining hall. That's fine.
Yeah, dining hall. There you go.
That's okay.
Unless you want to walk to the kitchen.
Oh my god. Anyways,
I was going to investigate the kitchen. I was kidding.
Stands in the kitchen.
where food, me hungry.
I'm
Yes, let's go
hungry.
investigate the kitchen, everyone.
No. All right. So you get to the dining hall. Felix, you see Kyle walking down, but you also see a little annoyed Petro. But hopefully you don't. Hopefully your character doesn't mind it at all. But then Seth, everyone also gather. Townsfolk also gather around the dining hall, and plates are being plated. Everyone gathers around, everything's being plated up, and food is now have been brought. And everyone starts to sit down, and so if anyone wants to start eating, so that's fine. Also, Matthew hands you, Kyle, and Slick some animal blood bags. But it's hidden and gives you straws, like inconvenient straws. Like convenient
Like,
straws.
is it like in a cup?
It is.
All right.
Oh.
It's in a for some reason they have Turvis cups for some reason. It hands you 2 Turvis cups but it's not clear. So
No.
yeah. What?
Why
You
do I
okay?
have a feeling that this is actually a moldy cup?
Oh, it's not. Oh no! It only hands you Kyle and Slick, that, and also hands you what you requested, bloody, but it is cooked. It's cooked, but it's a little bloody. Basically,
Yeah.
rare. Basically rare.
And that's only to me and Felix.
Yeah.
Kyle and Phoenix.
Yep.
Sorry.
But anyways, as you guys dig in, it is the most amazing pulled pork or beef of choosing. There's also sides with mashed potatoes with gravy. There's also applewood smoked bacon and smoked beef bacon as well, per choice. Also some dinner rolls, butter. There's also some baked apple pies, double baked apple pies. It is amazing. You guys should start to dig in and
Ooh. Felix is going to
know what?
request 3 more plates.
sure. Yes, Trump.
I'm going to excuse myself at a table. I'm going to roll an investigation because since I have a feeling someone's going to happen, so I'm going to roll investigation. excuse myself at the table, saying, basically saying, if something went into my eye, although
and we
nothing
just,
did.
and we just saw Kyle. No, we just saw Slick again.
Hold on, let me roll.
Okay, that's fine.
Ooh! I got 16!
16
Woo!
with your modifier.
15.
15's fine. You know what? That's okay. With that,
Because here's what I want to do. I want to check around the areas since I have a feeling something's going on. Something is really going on.
Okay. With that, as you're looking around, nothing really is happening right now. But, well, if you insist. Well, as you do look outside,
Yes.
as you do, you see Isaac. You see the vendor. You see Isaac without at the marketplace. But you see Isaac just looking around, and as he tries to go over to you guys, for some reason he stops, and he puts his hand on. Tries to put his hand through her hand through her hand. Pushes his hand. He can't. For some reason, he can't go near the hotel at all. Like something's keeping from it. Something is keeping from him.
I didn't say Isaac.
Do I sense anything?
You do not. With that, he then looks at you, then vanishes, but smiles as he does so.
I've been saying this. I've been looking around, and while I'm trying for Isaac, well, knowing they disappeared, but I also want to try to see if I could talk with Isaac. Is there a graveyard or am I? Well,
There
okay.
is. There is.
Okay. Does a map actually show the graveyard?
Yes.
Let's head down to the graveyard.
Are you going to the graveyard?
Yes, I'm going to go there in hopes of finding Isaac.
Alrighty. So are you going to the graveyard? Okay. As you do so, Kyle and Felix, you see.
Felix is still basically what Felix did at the beginning of the meal is he got 3 plates, filled them up with a single plate basically stacked with bacon, one stacked with the roast beef, and one with the beef, all
pork?
bloody pulled pork. Sorry. Which ones are bloodied again?
The ones are at your table when you're sitting.
Okay, so basically all my food's bloodied.
Yeah.
So basically, he finishes, and on the way to the graveyard, he's just carrying a plate, licking it clean of the blood.
You do not. With that. Did you say you wanted to go to the? Because
at this point,
only,
I'm just following around, licking the plate. Yeah.
With that, I'm not allowing you to go with Shrump at the moment.
Alrighty.
That's
okay.
Yeah, but so you're still there, but you two see Petro just randomly walk out and head into another direction. Petro, you go to the graveyard. Okay. With that, as you go to the graveyard, it is eerie, but somewhat peaceful. You see different graves of the people who died here, and you also see a monument of another person who was here. Also, a statue of what appears to be Isaac,
Okay.
and that was his grave.
I want to take a look at the Isaac grave.
Okay, as you do so, you hear this. I am afraid that I can't go into the hotel.
I jumped up and then I look around and they then say, why can't you go to the hotel? But also, geez, spooked me a little bit.
Oh, I'm very sorry about that.
It's okay, mate.
Reason why I don't know the reason why. I think that place is blessed, and I can't go in there. Ghosts and spirits can't do that.
I mean, it's haunted, you're saying?
No, it's blessed.
Blessed.
Yes. There's no way to unbless it because that would be cruel, and I don't want that to happen. But I wanted to go see my father. This is the only time that I can. But every night, or during this day, for some reason appear here and try to go to that hotel. Try to come back. But for some reason, I just can't. For some reason, I don't know why. Maybe it's blessed, maybe it's not. I don't remember what happened to me, but I have fuzzy memories on what happened. Do you know what happened to me?
I'm afraid not, but I would want to know. Wait, hold on. No, wait, hold on. I do know some stuff.
Oh, do tell.
I think your father, or the person that runs that hotel, I believe he actually said, I think something along the lines that something happened when you were like 16.
Oh, and but
He didn't want to go further into the story, but all I know was actually that he said, all he said was pretty much that something happened to you when you were 16, and then
was I attacked or something? I don't wait. He then looks at you, and then I remember.
what
I was
happened?
I was attacked by a vampire. It was late, very late, and I was walking to the hotel. I was walking home, but then I thought for sure he would turn me, but for some reason, all my life and blood just sucked out, and just and then I woke up. I felt cold. I felt my whole entire body was just cold, and I woke up somewhere. I woke up in this graveyard, and then as I got up, I went to try to go back to the hotel, but for some reason I couldn't. I don't know why. I just couldn't. And so, but when, but the next day I couldn't go back to the town. I was in this mist area, but every chance I get, I try to go back to that hotel, and try to say try to talk to my father.
Oh no, I know my character's a paladin. I'm going off character right now.
Mhm.
Oh wait, hold on. I can. Oh, good. Actually, yeah, I could do something. Hold on, I could do something.
What can you do? Are you a
No,
Belmont?
no, no, no. I'm not talking to him. I'm talking out of character.
Oh, my bad. Whoops.
No, it's okay. I
What
see
are you
something that
playing?
says divine sense. It says, as an action, you can detect good and evil. Until the end of your next turn, you can sense anything affected by the hollow spell or know the location of any celestial fiend, undead within 60 feet, but is not behind total cover. You can use this feature 3 times per long rest.
Okay. So,
Let me see if
are
I
you
can do
doing?
something else. Actually, maybe I can do the divine sense. I can actually do that. You know what? Let's do that. Let's do it. I'm going
All
to try to
right.
figure
So
out how I'm going to take it.
so you're using divine sense. Is it telling you the roll?
All it says that I can just detect good and evil, and then until the end of your next turn. So I can use it to maybe see, maybe he's cursed.
So with that, his spirit is actually cursed.
Bingo. Okay, man. I say to him, okay, picking no
Do you
reason
actually
why.
say that?
I'm going to tell him it. I'm going to tell him straight up what's going on. Isaac,
Yes.
you're cursed.
I'm cursed.
The reason why you can't go inside that hotel is because I don't know if there's something the vampire did to you or someone put a spell on you, but someone put something on you. I'm sorry, but
Do you know how to break the curse?
I know someone that could try. Well, actually, I don't know anyone, but I do have a feeling maybe around this town that we could find someone that can break it.
I'm surprised you're not gonna go to the vampires.
Well, here's a problem. Here's the thing is, I'm going to go out of character right now. I think the
Yeah.
vampires,
same here.
though. I don't know if the vampires actually have anything like that could like have a class of like maybe like a wizard or a sorcerer. I don't know if they do. Yeah, I'm not
Vampire,
gonna go metagaming. I'm not gonna go meta.
vampire magic. No, it's vampire magic.
Okay.
But here's the thing. For bites, that it actually is a vampiric curse that happens when a pure vampire, not a half vampire, bites a human. if they don't fully drain their blood, their spirit gets cursed to roam the mortal plane for all eternity, without being able to reach the one thing their spirit needs to rest. Which in this case seems to be this boy's soul wishes to return home to his father, but since the vampire curse, his soul is unable to reach eternal rest.
Mm-hmm.
So what you're saying is,
There is
a-
no way to get rid of it except for if the vampire that did so chooses to revoke the curse.
or dies.
At least that's what it is in mythology.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, you got to kill it.
Yeah, then that's not just in mythology, it's also in a few different versions of vampires in D&D.
I see.
Okay. So we're going to hunt to kill the vampire then.
Yep.
Okay.
Or convince the vampire to revoke the curse.
Then I guess it's a quest then to find the vampire. Isaac, you're coming with me.
How so? I
We'll
can't
find the
leave
vampire around this town.
Well, for some reason, I see a castle. I saw a castle, and no, it was I don't know for. I believe me, I saw you. I saw a castle nearby here, 15 miles from here. That is not the one castle, but there's another, 30 miles from here, to the west. It's not. I don't believe it's the one vampire you're looking for. It's So I think someone else. Someone did it. I don't think one you're looking for did it, but someone else.
I then show Isaac my whip, and I say to Isaac, well, if we're gonna find this vampire, lucky for you, I'm actually loaded.
Oh, is that? No. The vampire killer? The the whip?
You can say that.
It's a legendary weapon.
Yep, you can say that again. But here's the thing: is Isaac, you have to come with me. If we're going to free you from this vampire curse, we're gonna do it together, me and you.
I can't leave the town.
You're not leaving the town. We're staying in the town, but we're looking for the vampire in case that this one is in this town.
I don't know if I. Well, all right then. Fine. Well, where do I need to follow?
Well, just follow the footsteps of where you were at when you died.
Okay. Right then. Well, I was at the bank dropping off some things. As he then walks with you.
Yeah, I walk up to Isaac.
Yeah, to the bank.
Yep.
I walked from the bank, and then I went straight, tried to get to the hotel, my home, and then I was attacked.
Okay, so we're going to the bank first.
And then I went straight to the house, to the hotel, but I can't get in. I'm cursed. Yes, and I was attacked.
All right. Well, just like I said, though, we're going to the bank. I let out a sign. We're going to the bank first. We're going to see if there's any vampires in there. Okay? Then after that, if you can recollect what the vampire looked like, I'll look for around the hotel and see if we can find this vampire.
Speaking of the hotel, by this time have we, or has Felix and Kyle started looking for their character?
You mean looking for Petro?
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys got done eating and starting to get kind of full, and I would assume you guys will go outside.
So I'm going to assume that I shapeshift into a wolf and just start hunting you down, Pedro, like a wild animal.
No.
Aw. I mean, it would have been an easy. No. I mean, like just using my nose to sniff you out.
Okay.
That would be an easy an easy way for us to
you don't
find him.
you don't need to do that. Actually, she's near. You're Petro's near, so you don't need to do that.
Sadly.
Sadly, same thing with Kyle.
Okay.
So yeah, with that, for some odd reason, Petro is talking to basically to nothing. But you, Petro, you see them, but for some reason, you guys can't see the person or something talking to Petro. You can hear you can yeah you can't hear him and see him at all. You can still see Petro, but you can't see whoever he's talking to.
He.
Yeah, I did say he.
Okay, I thought you said she. I was actually it's a dude, by the way.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I did say he. It's fine.
Okay, good.
um, but yeah. So do you guys wander up?
Sure, I guess.
Alrighty. Yeah, Petra, you now see Felix and Sammy now walking up.
You're gonna hear Felix whistling "London Bridge is Falling Down," tapping the end of his cane onto the ground.
Oh, okay. Isaac, let's just head over to the bank right now, please. Let's just get to the bank.
Okay. All right then.
And the second Felix sees you, he says, "Oi, Petra,
Petra.
where'd you run off to? Pedro, where'd you run off to?"
No.
Hey, dude, I'm sorry about what happened earlier.
It's okay.
Do I sense the spirit's presence?
No, you do not.
All right. So I guess from here on out, we're just gonna think Petra's crazy. No.
Isaac looks at you and then looks at them, looks at you. They can't see me, can they?
I've been looking at Isaac. I don't think they can. But I look at them. Oh, so about the ghost boy or the ghost kid or the ghost guy that I talked with.
Yes.
I actually sensed his presence over at the hotel, but so I went over to the graveyard trying to collect more clues about what happened. I figured out more stuff about him.
Alrighty.
Basically, Isaac wants to reunite with his dad, but the problem is, since with my sense, I figured out that he was cursed, since he was killed by a vampire. If we're gonna set him free and to manage to actually have him reunite with his dad, what we're gonna do?
He cuts you off there and says, "We have to kill the vampire that bit him."
Correct. And our buddy here, Isaac, will be helping us to find that vampire.
Quick
I mean, look
question:
at Isaac with a
Who is
smile.
Isaac?
Isaac?
We can't see Isaac.
Who is Isaac?
He's the ghost boy that gave me the book.
Oh, hey, little dude.
We can't see him.
I can't see him, but I am waving at empty air. Hoping that's
Isaac looks at you, Kyle, and looks at Petra like, is he waving at me?
That's actually one of my friends. Actually, no, Isaac,
oh.
I'll introduce you to them. Although they can't see you or hear you, but they can. But I guess I'll just translate whatever you say to them, if that helps. Right, Isaac?
Can Felix walk over to Pedro and ask and say, "So, where's the rough positioning of the boy?"
Where's the rough positioning? Where? Like,
basically, he's asking where the boy is, like, in space, like even though he can't see him or anything, he's asking around the area. All right.
And then I'll just say, okay, Isaac, this is Kyle. Kyle, this is Isaac. Isaac, this is Felix. Felix, this is Isaac.
Isaac goes, I see. Even tell them I said hello, and we must go push forward. We must find the vampire.
Isaac says, it's nice to meet you guys. However, we're going to retrace his steps of the day when he died. So he remembers that he went to the bank. So we're heading
Alright,
over
bet,
to the
let's go
bank
to
to
the
find the
bank.
vampire and see if we can collect some clues from the
Okay.
bank. Would you
Uh,
guys want to come with?
basically,
totally,
basically after. Sorry, I forgot to add this, but basically after he found out the repositioning, he extended a hand for a handshake, even though he can't shake back.
Isaac looks at the hand and then grabs it. You
What do I feel?
You feel cold. You feel cold. Something's touching you and it's cold.
Felix raises an eyebrow and says, "Oh, that's interesting." Revealing a toothy smile that, yes, it does reveal one of his fangs.
Oh! Well,
Isaac
that's not going to cause any hysteria for Isaac.
Isaac looks at you and panically pushes you.
Don't worry, Isaac. He's friendly. He's friendly. He's friendly.
Yeah,
It was a friendly smile grin, not like anything
yes,
vicious.
yeah,
Just to clarify.
Still, he pushes you to the ground hard. And you take, let's see here, how much? Let's use this. You take 11 point. Let me check your character. Let's see.
I have 13 health.
Nice.
Here, let me read.
Oh, no.
There.
It's just
No,
basically. Oh no.
No, give me a
Basically,
second.
long story short, my token for Ranger, got shipped.
1 point of bludgeoning damage.
So I can't like roll for acrobatics or something.
No,
Or
no, it's supernatural. You can't do anything about it. So yeah, you
Alrighty
take 1
then.
point of bludgeoning damage because it pushes you super hard.
All right, I'll add that later after the call because for some reason I can't use 2 apps at once.
No, you're fine. You're fine. So yeah, that happens.
Okay.
And then
Alrighty.
he after that he gets behind Petro.
Felix chuckles while standing up and says to Pedro, "I think I probably should have led with the fact that I'm a half vampire." And while he's doing this, he's like patting a coat, trying to get the dust off.
Oh yeah, me also. I forgot.
Actually,
So-
I'm the only person that reveals themselves to be a half vampire. Kyle
did.
Kyle does not,
Kyle says
Okay.
unless they explicitly want to.
No, I just stood there and was like, me also. Actually, sorry, I forgot.
yeah.
Basically, I'm just going to say to Isaac, don't worry about them. They're just friends. They're friends. They're friends.
Oh,
If they weren't friendly, they would kill me right now.
On hearing Pedro's response, Felix chuckles and says, "I assume he was asking if we were going to kill you."
Potentially yes.
Felix lets
we're
out
not
a
gonna
chuckle
kill
and
you, dude.
says,
Again.
Felix lets out a chuckle and said, "Well, you gave us that opportunity earlier." And he says that while chuckling.
Okay. I'm just going to say this, okay?
Can we
I offered
pretend
myself because
it didn't happen?
since you guys were actually claiming about getting hungry, and I just was trying to be a hero here.
Can we take
Dude, I ate rats at the house, man. We're good.
Like he goes, can we pick this up another time? I would like to get going.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna look at the group. Okay, guys. Let's all head out to the
Woo.
bank.
All right, and with that, you guys head on to the bank. You guys open. You guys just go in.
Felix sniffs the air, trying to smell for any vampires or anything that's not human.
With that,
And even for human, anything that would cause damage, like silver.
with that, a vampire was here.
Oh shit.
Was here.
And I'm assuming Carl can smell this as well.
Kyle, I would presume so. Yeah, you
Sniff,
smell
sniff.
something very funky.
Funky.
Yeah, like almost like
Felix is
dead.
Felix is going to turn to Pedro and sigh and say, "Well, I don't know if it's our culprit, but there's definitely He says he like moves his free hand. He moves his hand in parentheses and says, "One of me and Carl's kind."
Kyle.
Roaming about.
But yeah, okay.
Yeah.
What?
Okay, well in that case, I say honestly we should just see if we can catch this vampire.
Do you say that out
Woo!
loud?
No, I just actually say it to I only say it quietly to
Okay.
Kyle and in the group here.
Uh huh.
If I say it out loud, that'd be a pretty stupid idea.
And so actually, because I was from here, I went to go drop off some coin, some coin and stuff, and deposited that um since I worked in the field and got paid, and um then went here and then go then went home, but uh but also Kyle and Felix, you also smell that the vampire was here, yeah, but you can also smell where he went. Because he also
Do
went
we smell
near
blood?
no. You smell where he went. He went to the hotel. You still smell it. And then he went west. He then went west.
And but when I asked if we smelled blood, I was referring to like if he
You
recently had a meal.
you smelled no. There was no. Mm-mm.
So he smelled hungry.
Yeah,
What?
and then the smell goes on west. The
Yeah.
trail.
I'm
It's
sorry, but sorry for that, but I should probably clarify. Vampires you can smell. You could technically, if you have a good enough nose, you can smell when they're hungry because a little after the scent of blood like completely dissipates from their breath, they're hungry. That's why I wanted to specify. Sorry.
Alright,
yeah.
it's okay.
But yeah, the trail, the scent goes on west.
I'm
Um,
just gonna
so
start walking in that direction.
You
Felix,
walk,
Felix, yeah, sorry.
you go out of the bank and walk west.
Yup.
Yep.
Felix starts to do the same and then turns to Pedro with a glance of, oh wait, he's not a vampire, and says and whispers to him, yeah, me and Carl picked up a scent of a vampire heading west.
Is it west out of the town or is it west in the town?
Yep, west out of town.
West out of town.
I'm in Whisper.
No, it's okay. You did whisper. It's okay. By the way, the bank. There's no one really in the bank at this moment. They're probably on lunch break.
All right. With that, Felix kind of separates his sheath or the walking stick cane top or handle from the sheath, and then taps it back and says, "I'm also armed, so this should be easy." Like he reveals the tip, like a little bit of the edge of the blade, and then he
Yeah.
puts the thing
Yep.
back to where it
Mhm.
would be normally.
Mm-hmm. All right then. And I'm guessing all you head on west.
Yeah.
As you do, you see a gate. And it's the west west entrance and exit as well.
I poke it.
And it is open. The gate is open.
Okay, I walk through it.
And as
Is
you,
there any? I'm actually going to do some investigation. Like, is it just like open, like generally open, or does it look like it was forced open?
that would be an investigation. I will roll that for you.
Okay.
Yeah, please do. On top of that, can you also roll a perception check to see if I can sense anything in the area?
Yeah. That is fine. First, it is investigation. It appears to be somewhat broken open. Somewhat. And with your perception? And what are you trying to see with your perception? What's so funny?
Basically, genuinely things around, like in the area, like if there's any bodies, like if I smell blood or anything like that.
Yeah, you don't.
All right. What did I roll? May I ask?
You rolled a 5.
Jeez.
What's so okay? Question. What is so funny?
Oh no, this is out of character right now. I'm just like thinking myself, oh my gosh, so many memories.
I see. So with that,
Okay.
as you guys enter or exit, as Isaac tries to, he gets bumped in and falls down. Oh, it appears that I can't leave the town.
You're not.
Does Pedro have a reaction to that?
All I say is actually I go up to Isaac and I say to Isaac, at this part,
It's
this is the
fine.
part where I kind of wish myself I should have brought a pencil and paper with me.
Out of character or in character.
Out of character.
Okay. You remember he's cursed.
Yes. But I have an idea what we can do. Wait! The book!
The book?
Yeah,
Oh,
das ist
yes.
the book.
The book I gave you. Yes.
Oh, I got an idea.
The book that burns vampires. That's what I'm
Hold
referring
on.
it to.
But fun
Referring
fact,
it as.
on the flaps of the ends of the books, you know that there's always that one small paper thing that's actually usually blank, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
of course.
Isaac, do me a favor. Or actually, let me ask before I ask Isaac here. Does anyone here have a pencil or a writing utensil?
I check my pocket for a pencil.
I have my blood and I have a knife.
Yo.
No, Kyle, you have a blue ball pen.
I hand over the ballpoint pen.
I take the ballpoint pen, and then I hand Isaac the book and the ballpoint pen. Draw, if you can, do your best to draw the person that attacked you.
I'll try.
Man, I thought you were gonna. Sorry.
Give me a second. Let me just give me a moment. As he is drawing, he looks at you as he does. Then
Don't tell me he draws my character or something. That
No.
would just be funny.
no.
Good. What are you thinking about?
Give me a
What's so
second.
funny?
Okay. All right. So with that, he then draws this.
Okay, what do you look at?
I'll try to look. Sorry if I get DC'd.
It's an in-game pics.
Okay,
Basically, a rough draft of that.
so that's what we're after.
So yeah.
What does that look like? A friend that I have in real life, minus the red eyes.
I look at the picture.
Like just the expression on his face and the hair.
Yeah, I know.
What the
But
fuck?
there's that. So he hands
Man,
you
I
the
thought
book.
you were about to draw some sort of talisman.
Oh,
Get the guy to follow us.
yeah. No. So yeah, he then hands you that. There you go. I tried my best.
I've been saying to him, "Thank you." And then as I show that picture to the group, I then show the picture to the picture of who the attacker looks like.
Okay.
I'm assuming we don't recognize him. I'm assuming.
No, you
Yeah,
don't.
we don't. Yeah, we don't know his name. All we know is only what he
Look
looks
at
like.
it a bunch. I give
Alrighty.
a thumbs up like, oh yeah.
Okay. And so please, he looks at you, and please, Petro, and your friends.
We will.
And do you head off into the west?
Yes.
Let's head to the west.
And that's where
Journey
we
to the
leave.
west.
And that's where we leave off for tonight.
I just have to say this real quick.
Before that, I would like to say thank you guys for watching, listening to tonight's podcast. Much appreciated. If you want to give a like, follow, subscribe, ring that bell. Always make sure to hit that like, and always roll your initiative. Hope you guys have a good day, and yeah, thank you guys so much for coming in, and yeah, if you guys want to say bye or hi or anything like that, free
Yeah.
to will.
Thank you, and bye bye.
Goodbye.
All right, thank you.